Hello everyone, my name is Mia and I'm going to be playing Sims 4 and I want to explore the Werewolf pack. Let me tell you straight away, this video is not sponsored. I'm just a fan of Sims. I've been playing them for many years. I've been watching other YouTubers play with Sim 4 and I decided I just want to give it a try and see how it goes. And I wanted to focus and show you some very cool features, aspects of Sims 4 Werewolf pack. So let's go ahead, let's dive into it. I personally bought it because EA had a sale recently and I just really enjoyed it in the past, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted or no. But to be honest, it exceeded my expectations. I personally believe the trailer did not do it justice. So I will show you. So first of all, this house, I modified it slightly for my sim, but this house comes with a new world, which we will explore together. So with becoming a werewolf, you get the entirely new world. I think it's lovely. I changed a few things in terms of furniture just to make it more efficient. I love those new tires. They are my favorite feature from the Sims 4 Werewolf pack. I think the branches are very cute as well. You can sit on them or you can scratch them as a werewolf. And so this couch is new, the carpet is new, fireplace, those flower pots. There was nothing new for the bathroom or the kitchen, so there are no new items in these areas. Now, in terms of the bedroom, I will show you just very briefly. There are few bed options for the werewolves, but they're not uh, like they are actually very little comfort for the sim. So energy 3, energy 4. This one is like a new type of bush, like in a romance pack. You have bush and yours can fertilize or nap. You have few other options. So I'll just click through things. So here you have those beautiful trunks. Sorry, beautiful chests. I really enjoyed them. But unfortunately, I don't really have anywhere to place them. But here they are. They're just like a lovely addition. Um, so I can just click through things so you can see. So here, this is what I meant by decor. It offers a variety in terms of plantings. In terms of mirrors, you have two new types of mirrors. Personally, I really like this one because it even has a detail like a broken mirror detail, and I think Lunar Wives is very aesthetically pleasing. You have lots of posters, and I love this portrait with the scratch mark on it, and then kind of the graffiti style. So you have a lot to choose from. You have a fan. You have, in terms of, like I said, you can sit on those, they're called love seats, the tree branches, or you have the pitched up old couch. Oh, you don't have the fireplace. I assumed this fireplace was new because I moved into the house, but apparently it was not from the werewolf build. So I'm just clicking through a couple of things just to give you an idea. So there are a couple of new lights, and I personally love this one. It's called Warren Factory Lighting because I think it just gives lots of bright light, lots of clear, bright light. So I just think it's beautiful. You see, it makes it so bright. You have two new bars, Boss Bar and Scrap Heap Bar. There are two new bookshelves, cases, I call them bookshelves. You have a couple of desks. I personally just got the basic table. I think it was like from a dining table or something like this, but it was also like a Wolverine pack, and you got those chairs and everything. I think there is a new toy, which is very lovely. Oh no, there are two new, so sheep and fox, I think it looks like a fox. Let's get a blue one. Oh, they're quite small, so they're not, I thought they'd be huge, you know. To be honest, I love the sheep. I think it's very, very cute. Okay, let's go around and I will show you my sim. And by the way, if I, I'm not going to cover everything, or maybe I don't cover it in a way that you enjoyed, so you can always go ahead and just type in Sims 4 Werewolf Pack, and you will have lots of simmers, different sim players. I call them simmers, exploring pack in a variety of ways under a variety of angles. So if you didn't enjoy my angle on the pack, you can always have a variety of opinions. So you can become a werewolf through chaos, or you can create a human and then become a werewolf by being beaten by a werewolf. So similar to vampire, you can be a vampire in chaos, or then you have to be beaten by a vampire in order to become one. I decided to choose an easy route because this pack has so much to unpack that I was like, okay, no, let's from the beginning. My sim is originally a werewolf. You have all these beautiful moon phases around the sim icon. Moon becomes very significant and very important, especially the full moon, and I will explain why in a minute. So it's nice to have the calendar so you can track the moon cycles. Um, so my sim now, she's wearing everything from the pack, her outfit, everything from the werewolf pack. Also, very nice new outfits, lots of things to choose from, but I'm not going to go into those kind of details because I want to cover a variety of things. And I'm sure that you can find people who cover the aspects of clothing if you're interested in this. So first thing is first, you have uh, packs that you can actually join. Or you can be a loner, same werewolf if you want, or you can be a part of a group, part of a pack. You have two of them, and they're not getting along together, so they're kind of opposite. So one of them is the Moonwood Collective. The Moonwood Collective is a good, peaceful, intelligent, kind of law-abiding pack. So they would um, they would favor the good behavior, and they would kind of scold the improper behavior, which would be like scratching in public or biting people or peeing on the ground, which you are able to do as a werewolf. Or you have the wild pangs. So the wild pangs would be rebellious, not law abiding, so kind of the opposite of the Moonwood Collective, and it can be whichever one you want. I think that you can even like switch them. I'm quite sure that you're able to switch them. You just have to quit one pack, enter another pack. So you can do whatever you want. Your sim can be good, bad, or in between, or just fun, goofy werewolf, whatever you want. So this is first. You can become a member, and once you become a member, you will have a whole variety of different tasks and things to do. You will have lots of adventures once you are a pack member. Then I just wanted to explain about this part. So here, first of all, this one, it's similar to spellcasters and vampires again. When by doing werewolf things, you gain the points and you level up in the rank. Here you have the werewolf abilities menu, and so similar to the werewolf pack, you get for performing different werewolf interactions. You get the points and you can spend them however you want. And each of those things will give your sim some specific ability or uh, kind of some specific ability, or just make you stronger or make you more controlling or faster. Very like lots of things to explore here. So you can tailor your own werewolf depending on who you want your werewolf to be. You want it to be more aggressive and wild. You want it to be more good at fighting or searching for things, or very lots of options. So as you can see, I'm currently just exploring those dormant abilities. over here, you cannot buy those with points. You have to unlock them through a series, like through interactions. So here, for example, Werewolf Diplomacy. I don't have that. So in order for me to achieve that, I need to successfully ask for Werewolf Sympathy on a non-werewolf sim. For this one, I got Transformation Mastery. This allows me to transform into the werewolf whenever I want to, because if you just created a werewolf in CAS, you, without the transformation ability, you will only transform into the werewolf when your fury will reach max level and break, or when there will be a full moon. So now I will tell you a bit about the fury. So you gain the fury by performing werewolf interactions. Let me show you. First thing is first, I will transform into the wolf. And I will show you how my sim looks like, and then kind of show you all the special abilities. By the way, when you become, like when you're just basic level werewolf, you can only howl. And when you howl in the presence of other sims, be it human or werewolf, you always get a dislike. But with humans, if you're around humans and you perform any of the werewolf interactions, you also get a negative moodlet. At first, I thought it was a coincidence, but then I double checked, and it happens all the time. So if you howl in a group of humans, you get negative moodlets. But let me just transform. The reason I'm keeping this open is because I want to show you how Fury goes up and the ability goes up. So this is my werewolf sim. Also in cast, you can decorate, you can change skin tones, you can paint, you can change facial features, skin color, anything like claws, anything like this. You can play around with it, you can change everything. The reason my sim is basic cast, and then I also just added from the island living like purple scales from a mermaid because I thought it was fun. And you can play with ears as well, so they can be like there's one in particular where your ear is kind of, one of them is going down and then another one is up, and like lots of options with eyes, with ears, with nose. So lots to play with. So let me show you the werewolf interactions. So howling. Also, if you have a werewolf that is standing beside you or sitting beside you, you will always hear them howl back. Or you hear them howling anyway. Let's just do a howl again. And you see the blue thing goes up as well. So let me do grooming. The grooming is basically the washing. So your hygiene goes up. I know my hygiene, my sim was fully equipped. You can see hygiene is up when she's grooming. Oh, and I unlocked a new status, a new ability point. Okay, let's have a look. Now wolf nap is actually quite fun. You can click anywhere on the ground, on the floor. You can do it even in like an active workplace if you have if you can be an actor or a doctor or a scientist or a detective, you can just click anywhere on the workload and you can do a wolf nap. I like the way how, oh yeah, you see, she's napping on the floor. And by the way, you can do all those interactions as well in human form. So if we are returning to normal, and so you see, I can click anything I want, she will still do it. And grooming looks quite funny. Now you see the red lighting. The red lighting means that the fury goes up. Once the fury, will let's travel to, it was an empty lot, but let's travel to the empty lot and I will explain why we go there. And I will also tell you how I achieved the transformation ability, because I think the transformation ability is quite helpful. So that was one of the first abilities that I wanted to get. This is a very beautiful world, I think. Very, very nice. We'll go to the bar and to the library. I'll show you them as well. But let's go to Prowler's Patch. And it was originally empty lot, nothing there. I just build, well, I don't know if I can call it a build. I just threw around a couple of things from the inventory because I wanted to achieve my goal of getting my transformation ability going. Okay. And I'm happy it's actually not too dark, because look what I did with tires. I just wrote sim, and then those are just all the things from the werewolf pack. And the reason I had the computer here was because my sim is getting really furious when she's playing a computer, but I need to remove her being tense, and the fastest way to remove being tense is by playing video games. But when you play video games, her fury goes up rapidly, and then she becomes enraged. And I will explain in a minute, actually right now, what it does. So she has this red glow, and this red glow will only become brighter because of the fury. And the moment the fury reaches kind of the top, it will break, and your sim will become uncontrollable. And when I mean uncontrollable, my sim would literally be uncontrollable. It's quite fun. It's destructive, but it's also maybe a bit boring if you want to do something. So if you were in the process of, I don't know, cooking or fishing or being at the bar, you becoming kind of enraged kind of you lose all the vibe. And unfortunately, you can't really, well, my sim at the level that she is now, I can perform Somber Howl, but I can't perform it now because I just did it. But basically what Somber Howl does, it just reduces the fury for some time. It doesn't bring it to zero though, but it would reduce it a significant amount. And also when your sim becomes furious, depending on the level of the wolf, kind of the wolf rank, your sim might be able to control oneself and transform back. And then you get maybe like a sad moodlet or a DC moodlet. So I don't remember exactly what movement, but definitely like a negative thing. And you have a new aspiration, which is Werewolf Initiative. I want to complete it with you on camera, because after you complete it, you have four new aspirations pop up. You can choose whichever one you want to follow. And then, of course, if you chose something and you're not happy with it, you can just choose again from the menu of aspirations. So just click here and you will have 4 different aspirations here to go through and choose. But I want to do it on camera as well. But first of all, let me show you what happens when your sim becomes furious. Also, another thing to note, when you click disable fury effect, so when I clicked it, I assumed that perhaps it will stop my sim from getting furious, but it doesn't. All it does is it just removes the effect of red light, but that's it. So your sim still gets furious and enraged. So I'll show you how to quickly make my sim kind of lose it. The fastest way, of course, to perform various werewolf interactions, but the fastest is for the sim to scratch the objects. And the funny thing is, actually, when I saw that kind of idea, I thought that perhaps, the sim will destroy the object, but the sim doesn't destroy it. You just get the cute kind of destructive animation. I'm just going to speed things up. Okay, so you see right now I got this moodlet. The beast beckons. Zuri is losing her grip on humanity and will soon give in to the beast within. Make sure to keep Zuri safe, distance away from anyone. You wouldn't want anything bad to happen, right? So this is how I got the transformation. And you see here, you will see the cracks. So in order to get transformation mastery, all you have to do is make sure that when your sim becomes enraged, your sim doesn't meet any other sims, doesn't scare them. That's it, basically. You don't have to, you just have to avoid meeting somebody. So that's why I took her on this empty lot. I put lots of objects here. I made her enraged. She kind of ran around the area, but she wouldn't run too far. there are no sims here. So that's how I quickly got the transformation moodlet, because it's actually very helpful. First of all, I think because it's huge that you have the ability to choose when to be a werewolf, and also, I don't know, it's just, I think it's kind of annoying to see your sim being a werewolf only on the full moon or enraged. You want to control it. Okay, so at the moment, I'm not yet. I didn't yet lose control, so let's go ahead and lose it. Okay, so we lost it. Okay, I don't know, this is a new glitch, so it shouldn't be that way. I should see my werewolf, and I should have, well, the red furious eyes should be there, but the rest should be my normal werewolf body, but for some reason I got that glitch. So as you can see, I'm on a rampage. So Zuri's fury is unleashed. Werewolves who are rampaging are on a merciless warpath and have little control of themselves. The path that all werewolves walk is certainly cruel. So once you become rampage, I'm just checking a few stuff. Let's just keep it going for a few minutes. I don't know. Look, I can click scratch for some reason, but typically when you do it, maybe if I click on a desk or something, yeah, you see, when you click on normal objects, you will get like question marks, and your sim won't be able to do anything with them. So similar should be with tires actually. Yeah, so you see some tires I click and it says scratch, and then other tires I click and it just says question marks, probably because in normal form you can actually also kind of sit on them. Okay, so she transitioned back. You can actually sit on them, and when you're enraged, you cannot do that. So most objects that you will click on when you're enraged, they will just have question marks. So all your sim can really do is they can scratch around. If you have objects such as like toilets, kitchen sinks, oven, anything breakable, the sim will break it. So you'll have to repair it later. That's why I took her into this open space. I didn't want her to ruin the house. And she will also scare sims. So she'll be running around, she'll be howling, she'll be, in my case, scratching because, I'll just double check. So ability points, I got her the scavenger, but to be honest, so far I didn't really find anything of a lot of value, so that's why I don't really know whenever to recommend it or no. I'm kind of iffy on that one. So it's no harm to get it, but it's not the most important thing ever. Personally, I like the will to resist, because the will to resist allows me to control the rampage if I need to, and the somber hole allows me to reduce the fury, which is sometimes very useful when you know that you need a couple of extra hours before you can allow your sims to become enraged. Curse Bearer is also very cool. It allows me to bite into other sims and make them werewolves. I didn't make anyone a werewolf yet, but in theory, that's what it should be. So we're gonna try that. And yeah, I can get something else at the moment. You can get like super smile or anything. Like this ability will make your sim a hunter. Let's just try the sniffing ability. I want to try it. The hunting ability, yeah, here you have enhanced smell, so let's see. Oh, so perhaps that means that I have to go, well, I can smell here, I don't know why, but perhaps I need to scavenge it and maybe find something more helpful, more useful. Let's just try it because I haven't used the smelling ability. So the hunting, I tried buying the hunting, and basically you don't see a hunt interaction. The sim just disappears and then reappears with 3 pieces of meat. And when the werewolf eats that meat, they have a positive moodlet, but I don't personally. I tried using it, but I didn't find it useful because the meat would spoil very fast before I even remember, and so for me it wasn't worth it. And then another ability that I just wanted to talk about was the territory marking. So basically it will allow your sim to go to the bathroom anywhere they want, but also it's a problem because it reduces hygiene dramatically. So that's why maybe if you want to have a play around with territory marking, it's a good idea to get a personal grooming because your sim will become very dirty very fast. Now, another thing is, before I forget, or kind of the most important thing before we go to the bar and the library to just kind of complete the aspiration, is those red pop-ups. I don't even know how they're called properly, because at the moment I don't know how to get rid of them. You just get them. I believe you get them not randomly, but after your sim kind of survives through the rampage, you straight away get them. As I understand, there are a handful of different ones that you can get, because I saw some sim players and they got X, Y, and Z, and here I am, I got ABC, so I'm not quite sure how much of those like extra there are. And also the reason I said I don't really know how to get rid of them, because I tried drinking Curse Be Gone or Quirk Be Gone from their reward shop, and neither of them work because they're not counted as curses or definitely quirks. So I'll just explain what they are. So you're about they tell you about specific things about your sim, and certain actions. If your sim performs a fury, will go up random, super fast. So I will demonstrate. So my sim has easily excitable. That means when my sim is having fun, playing video games or watching TV, the fury will go up very fast. Must be clean. That means that when my hygiene is low, my sim becomes furious very, very fast. So that's why it was another reason not to get the marking territory one, because it will just make fury kind of go up rapidly, and it's quite annoying when the werewolf goes on a rampages without you wanting it. And this one is new now. I just got it now. Okay, it's called wolf brain, which means my sim will have trouble with intellectual or logical pursuits. Uh, that's actually tough, because to be honest, I was planning to go. I was planning to do a whole kind of gameplay with her being a detective and working through level 10 detective, and kind of and exploring the wolf pack. But I'm not sure if I'll do it now or if I will change my sim a little bit to do it. But this one is definitely problematic for what I want to do in the future. Okay, so just to show you that they're not messing around with you, I'll let my sim play a video game. And that's why I had my computer over here, because sometimes when my sim would come from work, they'd be very, very tense, and they wouldn't want to do anything else. So I wanted to get rid of the tense moodlet, but the easiest way is through the laptop. But that also feels like a rampage super fast. And you get like screen time, flashing lights, so pretty from being an easily excitable werewolf. So you see the fury just builds up. I have to go to work. But you know what? I'm gonna ignore the work today because I want to show you a couple of things. But you see how Fury went up? Like we literally played, I don't know, for a couple of sim minutes. I'm not sure real minutes, and straight away you have Fury. But maybe I'll be able to demonstrate. I'll demonstrate Somber Howl then. Boom. You dropped to 0 because we didn't have a lot. So okay, now let's go to the bar first. Here are all my mates. uh, this is those are werewolves, I think, as well, but you see some of them in like werewolf form and some of them in human form. Let's go ahead. I'll show you the bar first, and then the library, because in the library we will complete the aspiration and then conclude the video. So let's go into the bar because I think it's quite cute. Also, each werewolf pack, they have their own kind of hangout place, and there's a whole bunch of things to explore there as well. But I just wanted to show the basics of the world. Oh, and so wait. So this is the moodlet I was talking about. So from the somber howl, you get the sad moodlet. Big sad wolf. Although Zuri feels a little calmer, she can't help but feel a little sad after that howl. And this outfit as well from Werewolf Pack. This is the bar area. I think it's very cute. Very, very nice area. And you can light it as a bonfire, but I think it's really cute. I'll show you. We'll light it up, and you can do fire dancing. I'm not sure how my sim will go about it. She's doing great, I believe. You can change the fire color. Let's go with blue. I think it would be nice. Let's stop. I don't know. Um, let's Beastie Boogie. I'm not sure what that is. Let's try Beastie Boogie. Oh my God, it looks good. Okay. Maybe let's try and change. Oh no, we can curse bite. So again, oh, this was another thing. So the curse bite, apparently it doesn't work if your sim is supernatural in any way. So mermaid or vampire or alien, it doesn't work. It has to be human that you bite. I'm not sure if she's a werewolf or no. You can always check by clicking on a werewolf tab. So you can discuss being a werewolf, you can ask for werewolf sympathy, or you can curse by. Let's do curse by just to see how it works while it's daylight. So my sim is just stuck somewhere chatting. Let me just okay. So for curse by, they change into the werewolves again. So she's coming out. Wait, oh my god, I'm sorry. My camera decided to go off in the worst moment. Did I? I hope I didn't bite her yet. No, I didn't, because she must have the scratch. So let's try again. Werewolf, first bite. So she will have this kind of red pulsating arm, pulsating mark for a few days, and then she would fall to the ground, bend over, and transform into the werewolf. Here you have like a lounge room. You can smash things which would break them, but I don't want to show that here because it will negatively impact you later. Oh, and by the way, if you enlist yourself in the Moonwood Collective and you go and I think if you do it right now, it will not cause like significant. I think it will just receive negative movements. Um, Oh, but I unlocked something. Okay, let's just have a look. But so the thing I was speaking about, if you go to the Moonwood Collective and you keep scratching things in public, or even on the lot that I showed you, the empty lot where you definitely harm no one by scratching tires, you will get like a notification from them that you have to recheck your behavior to align with the value of their group. And if you ignore it, like I did, you get kicked out of the pack and you have to wait a certain amount of time until you can ask to join again. Don't mind, the vampires will always be a dislike if you are a werewolf. I just want to check what did I unlock for my sim, because they wrote that I unlocked something, and um I unlocked werewolf menace. Zuri has given in to the beast within and now has a thirst for chaos. Scaring others will now make her feel playful. Sure, it's not nice to antagonize someone who is already terrified, but Zuri left nice on the side of the road a long time ago. So, as if I remember correctly from watching other simmers, if you I thought you can actually intimidate them for money, or is it something else? Is it some? Oh, I can curse by a celebrity. I don't know why, but let's do it. I'm like, let's do it. Why am I dancing? What am I doing? I'm doing a beastie boogie. And I told her to curse bite that guy. Is she not curse biting? Okay, you know what? Since I kind of looked through everything. Um, I saw that in the trailer. Only werewolves can use this door, so I should be allowed to use it. Not quite sure why I can't use it. Let's try. Can my sim go in here? I just saw it from like a video, but I'm just curious. Yeah, look, my sim can actually go in there. Let's just check it out. There's this whole new place. There's bathroom, there's kitchen, there's lounge area. There are a couple of boxing things for punching. There's a music box. There are suitcases, some nap things, bookcases. Very, very nice. Also a nice place, lots to explore, lots to unpack here. I love the dirty laundry, just kind of throwing in for fun. Okay, let's just go into the library. Just so we can kind of finish the quest, and then I can show you the different possibilities. So let's go ahead and go into the library. I believe I love those builds, to be honest. I really, really do. In this particular game. So here I am in the library. I believe that this sim runs the library, the librarian. He's also a werewolf, very nice werewolf. So we are not going to wreck his library. But again, I think it's very, very beautiful. You have all the boxing station. You can read here. You can take a shower. You can do all sorts of things here. And I've never been upstairs, but apparently you also have an easel and you have like a lovely reading area. So very, very nice. But let's read downstairs. Hopefully the reading will not, and again, you can see you have all the scratches. I don't want to do scratches here, because I don't want to get like a negative thing. I will do all the scratching in my own sim home. So we'll go to sim home and I'll show you the scratchings. Okay, so you have to read the werewolf books, and here you will have a couple which will have like werewolf in them. So we're just gonna go ahead and read through them, and then you will see the completion of the milestone. Because okay, let her do that. So because becoming a werewolf, you automatically get if you created her in cast like I did. Level up to rant is pretty quickly. I just did a bunch of howling. Oh no, I'm not sure if we're gonna complete that, but we're gonna try our best. And experience a full moon, it's just you look through the calendar, you just wait, and on a full day, on a full moon, yeah, you will basically lose control, become a werewolf, and that be you done. So then you have to just read werewolf books. And for me, first it was kind of confusing. Well, what books are werewolf? But they're all available in the library. Let's just look at how Fury goes up because I'm conscious. Look at how fast it goes up. It was 0, and she did not even finish reading one book. So let's go. Or actually, it will be kind of fun if she loses. If she loses it here, and then we're gonna try and make her control her fury. Oh yeah, I have enough money for like a moodlet solver. I'm not sure if she will need it, but I love the moodlet solver potion. It basically replenishes all the mood effects. It's really useful. I think it's even better than sleep replacement, because although sleep replacement is very specific, you pay 100 points more and your sim is covered in every area. So I'm not sure if you're gonna read the second book, because maybe not, since she's so enraged. Very angry, thinking hard, head hard. Well, I hope she will finish it. I'm gonna do somehow. Yeah, but let's actually become enraged here. I wonder what will happen. Well, I kind of know we'll probably be disliked by half the town. Let's try. So if she will lose it now, it will mean that it requires 2 books with wolf brain to lose her senses. And then you can assess yourself if it's a small amount or no, but I think it is. Oh, look, somebody else is losing it or about to lose it. Okay, no, we finished. Did we get the? No, we didn't. Wait, what did she said? Okay, that's weird. Can do anything. Okay, let's just put her in a good mood. You see, so now she's happy, but it doesn't remove the fury that's in her. But she just doesn't want to read books. Okay, no, that's a problem because we need her to read books for the. Okay, just whatever. Let her scratch. Um, just try and read stuff. Oh my god, playful. That's even worse. That's like an arrangement. Okay, come on. Oh, she's not. Okay, she's not even trying. Um, I'm not sure this is gonna work without it being too long. So let me just explain what happens after you read the 3 books. So you read them in the library, and then first of all you will get the trait which is called Fanged Friends. So Fanged Friends get an additional boost to their relationships with both werewolves and non-werewolf sims. You get it as a basis, and then you'll have 4 new aspirations that unlock. So one of them, so there are four of them. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to remember them. So 4 aspirations. One of them is if you want to be a loner sim and have your own kind of solo adventure, and it will have like 4 different tasks. Then one aspiration would be with the Moonwood Collective. It would kind of ask for you to join it to perform certain tasks and then eventually to become the alpha of the Moonwood Collective. Then there is another aspiration with focus on the Wild Fangs, and it will ask similar things from you in terms of joining the pack first of all, and then becoming the alpha as your final and initial goal. And then the 4th aspiration is when you can turn yourself back into human. But as I understand, the reward trait once you complete the aspiration is that you will no longer be a werewolf, but you will benefit from all the kind of moodlets from the moon and all the maybe all the things that you had before or no. But I wouldn't be so sure on that because I haven't completed any of the aspirations beyond the first one. It's just unfortunately that in this video we got the wolf brain, and I just I realized that it will be very lengthy if I just keep going. So at the moment, what I want to do, I want to just travel to my home one last time, and I want to show you what happens, like how she breaks the fridge and the toilet and the oven and everything. I once had a very funny situation where I forgot about the full moon and the fact that werewolves automatically turn into werewolves and lose all their abilities, and I just hosted a dinner party at somebody else's lodge, and at one moment we all of a sudden became werewolves, and it was just insane. And I thought to myself, this one time when I wanted to, the best time. Okay, you can actually fix the scratches on your own furniture if it bothers you or bugs you. Look, she will smash the fridge now. She's in range, so let's see if she will break any more objects. Yeah, you see now she is in range, so I can't, like, I click on things. On some of them I get things, but scratches, you see, you can actually see the scratches. Here they are. You can see them. And you can also, afterwards, you will have a certain amount of money. Uh, they will tell you with which money you can kind of, you can also scratch the bed. I'm not sure if I can tell her. Oh, yeah, I can look. We are just practically destroying our own house. So one tip I'll have for that, if your sim keeps losing control, is that your sim will be very good at handiness, and then your sim can fix kind of his or her own damage without repaying, because let's see how much the repay will cost. I'm not sure why it sometimes glitches out, but you see, your replacing takes 182 in terms of the bathroom. In terms of the fridge, it doesn't work with fixing scratches, 94, fixing scratches 231. So if not that much, but also if you consider uh, her breaking everything all the time and fixing scratches all the time. But I just fix them to show you that everything comes back to normal. And look at the bed, it's all scratchy if you zoom in. And now let's just fix them. But sometimes I don't fix them. I think it's like aesthetically pleasing, maybe just a reminder that you're a werewolf if you want to play it out. Okay, so let me just sit her on the bed, and then, yeah, our house is a mess, everything is a mess, but that's that's a place I want to finish my video on. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and find it helpful. Thank you. Bye bye.